Hey carnivores, I'm Cassandra. Welcome to my Apex Odyssey. Today it is Saturday, so I got my little grocery haul here. I wasn't planning on buying too much, and I didn't. I mentioned last week that I got a 5-pound bag of chicken breast and a pork loin that I cut up into little steaks, and I still have plenty of that. What I did get was canned fish because I wanted some more of that to include, and 2 3-quart containers of chicken broth. So, because I feel like I've got to stop drinking this coffee, it's so gross. But anyway, besides the chicken broth, I got like 6 cans of sardines and water, a couple of cans of kipper snacks, and a can of salmon and kippered herring, I guess. And it was $22.92. That's not a bad week. Grocery haul. I mean, I don't want to be spending all that money on groceries, but tomorrow I'm probably going to end up going early and getting something for Thanksgiving dinner. See if I can find a ham, because I don't know how to cook turkey, and I prefer ham anyway, and the kids do too. And see what else I can find. I mean, I want to cook Thanksgiving dinner for my boys, but it's kind of weird, you know. I know what kind of sides we used to get, but I just don't care about that anymore. So, just kind of funny. I'll figure something out for them to eat. And I will probably just slice off a piece of ham. And so this week, I'm still alternating very low calorie days. I lost 1.7 pounds. I've got about 5 more pounds to go before I do reach the goal that the doctor gave me. Just go through the starting last Saturday, I had 806 calories. Then on Sunday, 307. And it's just, I don't consider it any different than people who do alternate day fasting, or, just have some people will fast a couple of days a week, or, going 24 hours doing a 1 meal a day thing. So, Monday I had a lot of calories, and I'm going to say it might be because I had got a steroid shot, and the fact that I lost, almost 2 pounds the same week I got a steroid shot is just pretty phenomenal to me, because in the past, at any time that I had to get a steroid shot, I would gain a lot of weight really quickly. So, just thankful for that. But, so Monday was 1,597. Tuesday was 513. Wednesday was 733. What day are we on? Thursday was 1214. Yesterday, Friday, was 563, and today is 599. And that's just what I'm doing still. And again, I'm not even trying. I'm just, if you've been on the carnivore diet any length of time, you will go through phases of wanting to eat this or not wanting to eat that, or eating this much food, or, fasting this amount of time. And it's just something that your body naturally does. Mine didn't start out naturally, but now it's just kind of this rhythm that I've picked up. It's not something I'm trying to do. That's just how it works out. Today, for example, I ate a lot later than I usually would because I went out to visit some family out of town, and just I stopped eating probably 4 o'clock yesterday, and left before I got hungry, and didn't eat anything the whole time I was there, and got home about 5:30, and then that's when I cooked. I had a boneless, skinless chicken breast. No, I didn't. I had a couple of beef patties. But anyway, that's just how it worked out. That's what's going on with me food wise right now. I'm eating chicken breasts, pork loin, a much smaller amount of beef than I normally would, and some canned fish occasionally, just maybe 3 cans a week or so. I'm not that into it, but it's all right. And I wanted to mention something that I came across in just a Facebook group sometime over the last week. I don't even remember when it was, but I thought, man, we are the worst sometimes. We're getting as bad as people who do other eating plans that are just kind of obnoxious about it. And I don't want to be like that, and it just sort of grates on me when other people are. I don't even remember where it was. I'm just scrolling my feed and came across it, and somebody's like, I'm a carnivore and I only eat beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And if you eat anything else, I don't know why you're calling yourself a carnivore. And that is just so obnoxious. There were some funny conversations about, what carnivores eat butter. Certainly not lions or owls or hyenas, and human carnivores, not other animals. And okay, so humans are facultative carnivores, which means we can get nutrients from plants, not as efficiently as we get them from meat, but we can. So yeah, I mean, it's just, what are you trying to do? Way back when I tried carnivore another time, that's why I left the community. It's because people were just so obnoxious and not supportive at all. If somebody doesn't want to do things the way you do them, why can't you just let them do what works for them? And I know why. The point is not that these people shouldn't be doing this. The point is, I'm a perfect carnivore. It's just, it comes from a place of very self-righteousness, and I think that for the most part, it just drives people away. I mean, it makes me not want to be a member of the community, and I'm pretty much qualify as carnivore under anybody's circumstances. But it made me look up things like, for that short time after I had the antibiotics, I was eating some fermented vegetables for a few weeks, and I looked up, do wild carnivores eat plants? And some of them do. They will eat it just coincidentally as they're ripping through an animal. They'll come across the contents of their stomach and can eat some that way. They'll do it for medicinal purposes. If they have an upset stomach, they will eat grass. And they do that on purpose. So, I mean, So whenever people say that, it makes them sound extremely ignorant, first of all, because carnivores do eat some plants. Um, Humans can get nutrients out of plants, even though we may be facultative carnivores. And I mean, you just don't know what you're talking about. But that's not the point. You're not trying to be smart. You're trying to be right. You're trying to be doing the correct thing. So go ahead on and do the correct thing. Just don't push other people away. That this gatekeeping can just completely miss me. I don't want any part of that. I don't care what people eat. I hope people get to eat food that makes them feel healthy and makes their minds, work their best and makes their mood uplifted. That's what I hope. And I'm certainly not going to make accusations if they don't eat the same way I do or, do what I think is right. See, you don't know. And I had that exact same argument with somebody in the groups way back. Just because somebody was talking about how carnivore was the best diet for everybody, and every human should only eat meat, period. And I'm like, we can't know that. We cannot know if every human being needs to eat only meat, or can only thrive eating only meat. I don't believe that at all, because I have seen some people in magnificent health who eat a wide variety of things. And who am I going to just, completely dismiss that or treat them the same way that other people would treat us? They say whenever they hear that we're just eating meat, they're like, if you do that for too long, eventually it's going to catch up with you. And there are people who are eating however they want to eat. Am I going to be, am I going to say things to people that I don't like to hear? Like, well, if you do that long enough, it's going to catch up with you. It may, and hopefully they're able to make adjustments over time when it's necessary for them to continue to enjoy glowing health. So, so I will probably not go to those groups anymore because it's just so off-putting. And, probably nobody cares. Like, fine, don't show up. And I'm not a huge participant in them anyway, and that's the main reason. Anytime you ask somebody anything, there's always a couple of responses with the self-righteous obnoxiousness. But whenever I said that to that person, you can't possibly know that. She said, that's what I believe to be true. Give a crap what you believe. Stop alienating people with your beliefs. I just don't think that's necessary. And I guess that's all I had to say for today. Pretty proud of this $22 grocery bill. Man, I'm going to be living so cheap and eating so good. I mean, I have no complaints about the food so far. So, again, I hope you get to eat all of the food that you need to make you the happiest and healthiest you can possibly be. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.